is.
It's if it ever does that, it's by
Sometimes everything
proximity.
is red.
Don't we just pair up and then have a swap priority, like the same way that fists work in 011?
I mean, that's secretly conga line is. Those are isomorphic plans.
I don't think so.
No support was dead there, so it was both healers were tethered to both tanks, so if we just had the healers and tanks on opposite sides, that resolves it for support. The problem is we could have 2 DPS on one side and 2 DPS on the other side, but if the 2 DPS on the other side are actually tethered to each other versus being tethered apart, then it still doesn't work.
We could anchor 2 DPS, 1 to each side, and then 2 DPS just need to figure it out.
Yeah, because like I'm happy to swap. I'm ninja. I got my dash.
Oh yeah, that would work. If we had like 1 DPS was always on the left side, 1 DPS was always on the right side, then all we would need to do is to just have the other 2 DPS figure out who they're tethered to and go the opposite direction.
Yeah.
That would probably be the easiest way to handle that.
TLDR, DPS, figure it out. Tanks, Bravo, healers, Delta. Easy.
We're still
Alright.
gonna need to spread a little bit though to be able to see.
Well, the 2 DPS who would be running would be not in the middle, right? They'd be like north and south-ish.
Yeah, but by the time people start running, it's a little too late. I already found that out from the last time.
Yeah, it is very fast that we have to figure it out.
So we need to at least, like, maybe it's just the 2 people, like the person who's going east, stay on the east. The person who's going west, stay a little bit to the west, and the other 2 are north and south a little bit. But like, we need to at least have a little bit of a gap.
Yeah, and I think the healers can pre-position to the west, and the tanks can pre-position, or healers pre-position to
Well,
the east and pre-position to
want
the west.
You don't want pre-positioned chains.
Yeah.
Well, you
Not
want
all
to
the way.
pre-position, but you want to pre-position in the middle. You want to be
Yeah.
as close as possible to each other, because also the safe spots are very much close together, or closer to the middle than they are closer to the edge. So you don't have
Yeah.
a lot of room to spread.
When I'm saying pre-position, let me use an American.
Just like, okay, I understand. I would say maybe DPS try
one, then like the tanks on this side of
Yeah.
one, the healers on this side of one. The 2 DPS that are running are north and south of one. The 2 DPS that are anchored just stay with the healers. And
But-
then the DPS here just needs to know, well, if I'm anchored to this side, then I run to this side. The northern one does the opposite.
So I feel like the easiest way to do this, especially if you have to use your eyes, is to basically have all the support players stacked to the north of the boss, and then all of the DPS players can be to the south of the boss in the middle, kind of stood in a pattern like this, where they can see just enough space between each other, and then you just run away from the person that you're tethered to.
I mean, that'd also work. If you had the
I'd
DPS
say. Oh, go on.
do a group like that.
I'd say probably the one change I'd make is that instead of lining up in like a square, line up in like a funny like semicircle, so that at least there's like a who keeps changing one?
I want to put them up elsewhere. That's why I keep clicking on them.
Okay, I'm sorry. But I was saying just like this, so that there's like, if this person and this person get like chained together, then there's someone who's already leftmost.
Well, but if 1 and 2 get chained together, they might be fucked.
I was simply
But then,
talking about.
oh yeah, maybe they could.
They might
I mean,
be.
I mean,
well, like
why,
this general pattern, but smaller.
why are we not just doing it across shape? I don't understand.
Yeah, cross shape works out best.
Because we literally
Okay.
just have the person who's gonna default to east, slightly east. The person who's gonna default to west, slightly west. And the other 2 just pick either north or south. And
Alright.
just support,
Yeah.
stay the fuck away so that we don't get confused by your chains.
I mean, do whatever you want. I'm not a DPS, so it's not up to me.
So who are the anchors?
Servo, you said you wanted to switch? Or
Yeah, I could be
you
not
were
an
okay
anchor
with-
because ninja move speed and scooch.
Okay. I can be the... I don't know, I'll be the east anchor, just because I tend to mess things up more often.
Just go stand on your spot.
I can be the west anchor. Oh. Well,
Lol, stolen.
Okay. So he's... just make up your mind. Like... Alright, and then if I'm tethered to Varus, then I will go east, you will go west.
We have described a conga line in a convoluted manner.
We've turned a conga line into a cross.
Again, all of these plans are isomorphic. We're just framing them in different ways. We ready?
Well, if the DPS knows where their spots are,
I'm happy.
No! Son of a bitch!
Where?
I'm trying to put these up for call-out convenience.
Okay, sorry.
oh, okay.
Well,
It's okay, I got it. I'm fast
yeah.
enough. I have a mouse.
What did I just press? Oh, wings. Okay.
That's someone that doesn't have a
early
mouse.
wings.
I mean, I haven't used wings in this
Wait,
fight so far. So that raid Y just did nothing.
Join me, John.
Oh, rip.
I don't want to. That sounds painful.
Goodbye,
It's
Rose.
actually less painful if you join me.
I got my partner up, that's all that matters. Sayuri is more valuable than me.
I got Rose.
Pharaoh.
Make sure you move if you can't see them.
Stack for heal.
Die Schleichen.
Oh damn, this hasn't happened.
Just go to
in a
your.
while.
It's fine. As long as we're generally in our corners and there aren't overlapping DPS, then we're good. Yay, the shit pattern.
Yeah, I prefer this pattern now that I understand it.
Both of them are fine, honestly.
Pharaoh.
Dodge Pharaoh.
We both judged wrong, Crimson.
yeah, it was a little bit more to the left. Yes.
The worm.
Run.
I was waiting on my mana to come back.
All right, come here, Ifrit, you're
I got
mine.
John.
I'll get Crimson then.
I already got him.
Okay.
I immediately
just
provoke
did-
off of you again.
Yep, pretty much.
I just needed Lucid to start.
And then make
oh,
sure you run.
So that's not. It's not baited as he's casting it. It's just he knows where he is going immediately.
Somewhere during his cast bar, it's baited. I don't remember exactly where.
It's a very strange time now.
That's
What about
2. Not that it matters too much, but
Oh. Hey! That tether was supposed to be mine.
You weren't
I
fast
don't know
enough.
what to tell.
Right there! I was cheated!
everybody bait in the middle. We're looking for the safe spot.
I'm so bad at this, I'd swear.
Bravo.
4.
4, yeah.
Why
Okay.
is it 4 and not alpha? I don't get it.
Because he's kicking to alpha
Right.
from 4.
Oh.
I'm confused and concerned.
This one will be light party 1 except for the tank.
I also thought it was alpha.
4 was kicking to alpha, so that's why it wasn't alpha.
Okay.
Stack for heal.
Get over
And
here,
then
you
you'll
stinky
get
man.
you'll get kicked, and then you'll get punched. And then I go ahead and grab him so that he won't double punch you. And I'm just gonna go over here and just kind of run around.
Okay, I
Did
had
you
no
just not
clue where
have
he was
provoke
going.
up early?
What?
Did you just not able to provoke before
It's
the first
because I
tank
already
buster?
have a stack of concussion from the other, or not concussion, but the other one from the previous
What?
mechanic with the
We'll
tethers.
just take it then.
Someone robbed my Garuda and stood closer than me. Now I'm stuck on Ifrit.
And then this one I just invuln because I can't be bothered to do the mechanic.
Wow.
God, I have to think so much more when I'm
Bait in the
damaging
middle. Bait in the middle. This one's gonna be 4 and Bravo.
Pharaoh?
Oh, nice.
It's a conveniently placed Pharaoh. I like that one.
Yeah.
Get close for heal.
So, like, how do you resolve Ifrit's combo there? Do you have to tank swap mid shenanigans or what?
You're supposed to, but it's clearly better to just invuln because then nobody gets downtime. And since they're immune, like you can't do damage if you swap.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
I'll
I'll
get
take
over
you
here.
into the middle.
Get over here, rock the spot.
2. Now it'll be 1 on the next one.
Make sure it's only ones.
I have been caught.
Wait, Someone took mine.
Don't steal from me.
That sucks because it's gonna be me again.
We're fucked.
What?
There's a thing in the middle because somebody was standing in the middle.
Okay, that was my
Yeah.
fault.
Yeah, I was in the
I
first
embrace
one.
death.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I,
But
please.
I ended up getting
As
okay,
usual,
three?
we have not seen Enrage, so please do not greed.
Oh,
Do the
okay.
mechanic. I don't care how much downtime you get.
I couldn't
We
get it
didn't
off.
need to kill ourselves.
That-
You know that, right?
I don't care.
that wasn't even greed. That was just I had a tether forced on me when I wasn't supposed to, and then I got
I
confused.
know we didn't need to kill ourselves, but I wanted to punish the greeter.
It wasn't greed. It was confusion. It's different.
Wow. So I think for the just Ifrit phase, we can get away with just the tank never eating a tether,
Yeah.
so that they
Kind
can
of.
always swap. Because the first set of concussions just goes away before.
Yes. No,
the
I mean
second set.
that's what we have been doing. Like that's what my goal has been. Every time has been whoever ends up main tanking, which is usually you because I grab him first, just doesn't ever eat a tether. We still do it by groups just for like call out practice, but
All right.
but instead of it being like you in your group, it's always me. I got hit by the wind cutter. Cool.
Sorry,
Yeah. Oh,
that was my
Death.
fault. It clipped me.
Barnes was too close to me.
sorry. No, Crimson, you're dead. Oh, I'm double
What?
dead.
Feels like
I
a
ate-
wipe situation.
Yes.
Yeah, that's
the
tough.
opposite.
What even?
Hey, Crimson.
You
I'm
had
just
stuck with
going-
me. Or I had to stack with a healer.
No, that was just
We just didn't have enough people.
yeah.
It just wasn't gonna work.
Yeah, I try to be like here-ish Forest because Quyon goes like right here.
You can stand on me. It
Yeah.
will never go on us if you stand on me, and the DPS does it correctly. That being said, if you like getting hit by the mechanic, that's fine too. It's
I
not
mean,
gonna
I
kill
get
you.
hit. I think I get hit no matter what. But
If you
we can try
stand
it.
on me, you won't get hit if the DPS does the mechanic correctly.
Last time I screwed it up, so my tether got cut. That was why people died.
Yeah, as long as no tethers get cut, then we shouldn't actually get hit by anything if you stand on me. See?
Yay!
I still got hit.
You can still get hit depending on where the DPS is standing.
Yeah.
I don't
I
want
moved
to be
to-
hit though.
Because it's,
I'm
well,
moving.
yeah, it's tricky.
I moved
It's
to stand.
Dodge Pharaoh, dodge Pharaoh, dodge Pharaoh.
You had. You had.
I'm good. I'm good.
Knockback res, or, you know, just make sure you end up with your partner.
Group for heal.
Get to your partner spots. Or, you know, whatever. As long as there's not two DPS
As long
overlapping,
as
it's
someone.
fine.
Jihad, you didn't need to swap.
He
It's
was just looking
fine.
for his partner.
But Martin is my partner.
No, Jihad just doesn't want to stack with me. I see
No,
that.
he did. I was just north of the arena for some reason.
Pharaoh Storm.
I started coming out.
Those circles are bigger than I think they are every time. Rip.
They are very big.
Same. I'm like, oh, I'm out of the way. No. No. That's not how this
Basically, the trick with those is you're pretty much always going to the side, but if there are 3 circles, then you want to be closer to the center. If there are 4 circles, you want to be closer to the outside.
I'll get A1.
I will
Alright,
just
you did.
invuln because I have no choice.
Into the
I am
shadow.
unstable. Let it be known.
Wow. Should I swap or?
We're good for now. We will have to swap later, but
I'll eat tethers, and you stay there.
Come back for heal.
Jihad, you didn't want to get punted like a potato? You
No.
ran away from me.
everybody bait in the middle.
In the middle.
Looking for the safe spot.
In the middle.
3.
Yeah. Okay. 3.
Oof. They got her with the puddles.
Classic puddles.
1.
Got her.
Great.
Gonna adjust.
So yeah, just swap after the second tank buster.
Okay.
Now, hopefully you did it actually earlier, because otherwise he'll get me.
Yeah.
You got to I meant to say swap when it shows up, when
Okay.
the indicator shows up. But yeah,
Well, this is gonna be funny.
it'll be fine. What am I? I'm still for it. Okay, this is actually going to be awkward because we have to do the swap now because I don't have emblem.
All right.
I'm getting hit by Garuda.
Okay. Provoking boy. Fucking. Can you?
We'll make it work. I can't get
I-
it back though.
I don't have provoke for Garuda.
I'm still
I don't
getting
have provoke
auto.
for anything. So
I can't
Survive for 15 seconds. I'm dead.
I have to survive for longer now, huh?
yeah, basically,
red.
invuln is the only solution. If we don't have it, we're fucked.
It
Rose,
seems
why do you keep making me pull you?
I was gonna be out of the way, actually. That time I realized it was just a little late.
Pharaoh.
Is she gonna auto me again after
I'm
this? Please don't do
Oh,
it.
I'm bad.
Okay, she doesn't auto anymore. We're good.
Um,
That was
This is
scary. I had
what
Garuda
we-
for that entire phase.
This is what we call madness. Actually, can you just tank Garuda while I handle E-Freak shenanigans?
Servos the ult?
What, you're saying just do that as the plan?
No, but also like I don't know
Well,
what else. to do.
Normally we wouldn't have to because I wouldn't have had to use invuln prior to that. Technically, we could swap bosses, but the hard part is we can't really swap back. This is I can't
what I
tell.
do?
I literally can't tell, so
Yeah,
I'm just trying to grab one.
just if you have it,
if
then
you get, don't get it again.
It was a ready anyways.
Everyone knows, so it's fine.
We got it
I
right.
think we're
I
gonna have to
did.
change how we do that, actually.
I am dead.
Because every time it's been a support and then a DPS, and if the DPS was in the first
Yeah.
stack, they get murked for the second.
Yeah, because I have just died due to what you've just
So-
said.
First one should
I
be,
have no idea what you just said because I can't focus right now.
Just how?
I got.
I'm going to lol enum or lol invuln this. Save someone else.
I'm
Okay.
just kitchen sinking. I'm still gonna die, but because you can't survive the magic zone.
LB?
Oh, well now I have a red
kick-
sickness.
It's time for soccer. Everyone's favorite
In the
kind of mechanic.
middle.
Three.
Alpha should be fine. No, he's backwards. Never mind. You're right.
3.
I couldn't see
about
through
to
the
get-
particles, and then there'll be a swap here. Oh, except that I got fucked by that because I was in the initial kick, so we're gonna have to swap again if you can.
I don't think
Probably
that counted.
dead. It's fine.
Sorry.
This is just the one where I die 600 times and we don't clear anyway.
I'm sorry.
It's fine. Jihad will repair my gear. Am I gonna die to this? Okay, good.
We...
gonna be mad.
Yeah,
so
we all remember
thanks
the
are
plan,
Bravo.
right?
Yep. Tanks, Bravo. Nope. 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 Nope.
I feel like you gotta step out of the safe zone for a second in order. Oh, what the shit are these?
You may have to. There is enough time, but it requires that everybody runs away from each other correctly.
I feel like there must be a better way than that.
Okay, so what are you saying about the tethers and the problem? I don't understand what the problem is.
It needs to be
The support-
DPS support instead of light parties.
So
that,
the support.
that can't work.
Okay, well, every time it's been a support gets the first tether and a DPS gets the second tether, and if that DPS was in the first stack, they die. So
Yeah, and it works because support is first, and then the tanks one has fallen off by the time the tank buster happens.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Okay.
I mean, we could try. If
Yeah,
it
let's
doesn't
do it.
work, then we'll just figure something else out.
No, I understand what you're saying now. I didn't. It didn't make sense before.
Check thy food.
I just refreshed that. I had 20 seconds left, which is not enough for a pull.
For the other tethers, though, I feel like something has to change because that does
The
not
first
feel
tethers?
like enough. Or like the chains.
Oh,
I
yeah,
meant
those are-
chains, not tethers.
Chains.
I think we have-
What we're doing will
Yeah.
work. The only reason that I died on those chains was because Jihad went to the wrong side.
Yeah, I went to B. I guess healers are going west.
Oh,
Make sure
I-
you dodge this. I can't see.
Healers are Delta.
Yeah, I died because I didn't have enough time to react because of the plan with the DPS is like very tight timing.
I mean, I'm all for other ideas on that because there's got to be some way to do it.
Yeah,
I say
like,
DPS should try baiting 2 people in, 2 people out, and see if that changes anything consistently or
Yeah,
not.
I just feel like we need more information because our plan right now does not feel like it's gonna work.
Barrel.
Right, so actually, I have an idea then for that to see if we have control over it, and that's just that we should also have the support try to bait by like stacking on someone.
Stack for heal.
I've realized my 1 minute burst lines up with that, so I don't need to care about the downtime.
Vacuum. Up. Support circle. I don't know what's happening.
Every time I see the healers running across the middle, I'm like, oh fuck, oh no.
Like, does it even matter for this mechanic who supports are?
It does not matter
doesn't.
at all.
Yeah. So stop. You're scaring me. Pharaoh.
Storm.
I just like being south.
I mean, as long as you don't die, I don't care. It scares me every time.
So is E3 always north here?
Pretty much, yeah.
So I should just like take Garuda south at some point.
I mean, I guess if you wanted to kind of sort of optimize it, but... Oh, I'm fucked.
Oh, the funny has occurred. I'm sorry.
So yeah, the problem with all of his mechanics is they are all AoEs. So if you stand too close to anybody, they get fucked.
Cool and good.
Which is also why later on when we're doing the swap, I kept getting fucked. So this is
Or tether.
yeah, it doesn't really matter. It just needs to not be the main tank.
Well, does that work too? To say supports and then DPS? I wasn't.
You could do it that way, but
Yeah, I mean,
It
there's no
falls
need
off.
to change.
for this one, it doesn't really matter. We just want the main tank to not get one and the second one.
Yeah, there is no
Because
need to
otherwise
change
the
anything
rotation
for
doesn't
this
work.
phase.
All right, baiting in the middle.
Four.
Or
E.
4 is fine.
4.
Is it... So is he not close enough to Bravo to kick it there?
He was probably looking the other
Basically,
way.
yes. Yeah, sometimes he's not. Okay, that works. Actually, yeah, the second one, it's better if just, like, no tanks get it. I almost got hit by that, but I didn't.
Alright. Get away from me. Get away from me. We...
Instant incineration.
We...
Oi.
Bye. I'm just gonna go run around. I'm just gonna run all the way around the edge. Even though I know he's going over there.
The mortal's not easily bested. I'm hugging
I'm
Garuda.
getting my Ifrit boy.
Yeah, I'm done having people rob me. I'm always just gonna be inside Garuda.
Oh
Don't
my.
say it like that.
Inside Garuda. What is it like in there? Is it very windy?
It's like a wind tunnel in here.
Alright, I'm going over here. Just to make sure that no one gets smashed.
Get in the center.
I suddenly wish I was on the other side. We can also definitely just have all 8 people on the same side for this one.
We're going
Yeah.
to 4 on this side.
Ours is 3.
Oh, I am bad.
Pharaoh. Oh, that Pharaoh hates you.
That was just the worst possible orientation.
Yeah, so actually,
There was no
everyone
way
on
I
the
could have
same
made that if I didn't press sprint.
Yeah, everyone on the same side also makes that mechanic easier.
Everyone on E3 tank side.
True, there's literally no reason we can't have everybody on the same side.
Yeah.
Go woo. What is that onomatopoeia? What does go woo mean?
I don't know.
It's a howl.
I guess, but
Wind's
also
howling.
So this will be
It's like
support
an
Place
first.
of power, gotta be.
Supports.
support first.
It's in a woo, but with a G.
There's still 2 on me.
Alright.
And now it's kickball or
No, it's
no? Yeah, it's
DPS.
DPS.
Oh, on the east side?
Wherever you want. Just make sure I can see you.
Just for stacking to make it easier to.
Yeah. I mean, that's probably what we should do, is just have a dedicated side for each group.
Now it's kickball.
No, it's Infernal Hell.
It's kickball.
Everybody's
eventually.
favorite raid wide.
Oh no, it's this
Inu,
before kickball.
baby.
Oh god. Oh god. Where's Siri? No! Alright, well, I'll get the res. Oh, no, I won't.
Oh, I stood in the thorns. I thought the thorns went off.
Now it's kickball.
We have LB.
I went LB right there.
What is this?
4.
A.
No, it's A. It's A. It's A. Alpha.
Damn, they had like a conga line going
Get
there.
punched. Run.
I have been
Oh,
clipped.
that hit me.
I'm also about to die, so goodbye. Goodbye, world.
Goodbye.
Healer
Good
LB
tanking.
after everything happens.
You should heal their LB as soon as possible because you're gonna need a tank.
I'm happy to be tank for a little bit.
Are you though?
Nope.
I'd
Very
rather
good.
not,
There we
but
go.
it's happened before.
Oh, mid.
Funny knockback. It's time for chains.
Just the knockback.
Bait,
Yep.
bait.
Right. Here, Jihad, stand on me. I just want to see if this matters. It doesn't. And we did it wrong. So yeah, you can't control it.
What is it then?
Why
You
did
just
I
have
do
to
that?
use your
figure it out.
you just have to use your eyes and do it. You just have to do it.
It's so fast that it happens.
I'm still not entirely convinced that it's not, and it probably isn't, but I'm not entirely convinced that if we had like 2 melees that it wouldn't just work out every time for the DPS.
Do they ever do
feel
mechanics
it
like
might
that?
be, It might be baited, like proximity bait for DPS specifically, and then always just tank healer.
Either way, tank healers is easy, so we should never be getting that wrong. It's always healers to Delta, tanks to Bravo.
Yep.
All right. Then we'll leave the rest of it for the DPS to figure out.
It does. Which DPS wants to try being the honorary melee? Probably Rose. That makes the most sense.
Huh?
Okay.
So, Rose and Servo be in, other DPS be out, and see if something funny happens.
So somebody else switch with me to be the stuck east person, I guess.
Do what?
If we're still doing that.
You're doing you're trying to bait it like close and far. So you're trying to
see if
have
it's
2
something
people
like-
be inside the hitbox and then 2 people outside the hitbox, essentially.
Alrighty.
See that tiny little sliver we were in?
Yeah.
Arrow.
That really is just invisible if you're inside it.
Yeah, like you just can't see it. It's just super thin and it doesn't exist.
It looks like the Pharaoh, though, is always on Garuda's sides.
It's always like corners to her, or like her inner cards.
Yeah.
I call them corners a lot.
But it still hits an entire
quadrant. Yeah.
yeah, an entire fourth of the arena. North in, south out. Hopefully that made sense to someone.
No, I didn't parse it. I just dodged orb.
Oh, I understand in hindsight,
Pharaoh-
but like the call out did not click.
I was standing on top of you, Varus. How? Did I move back too far?
Couldn't
I don't
tell
get
you.
it.
Don't stand on me. In fact, I'm just gonna run over here. And then I'm gonna be way over here so I don't get punched. Nobody be near A1 unless you want to get punched. And then he can run.
He's howling.
Battling.
All right, so make sure you're not directly on this. This is supports. You guys make this so hard for me to spread. The DPS are all over the place, and I'm like, well, we could have a static position, but
Is this kickball?
This is kickball.
yep. Everybody in the middle for baits.
One.
One. Yeah.
One. So is the safe spot always like at the end of some chain of guys?
Well, DPS.
Kind of,
there's
yeah, this is
not
DPS.
always a chain, but it's at the end
It's
of...
it's basically just you have
Wait
to
for
look
me.
where it's getting kicked and hope that you do it right.
It's at the end of a chain, but sometimes it's a chain of one.
That makes sense. Get away from me, I'm scared.
You'll be fine. And this one, we don't have to do anything fancy because
You resolved
I've
the
already
mechanic
got the
correctly.
stuff. Yeah.
Amazing.
All right, get inside your assigned primal, and then I'll probably just move north, and north will be our north-ish will be our spot.
Yeah. Should we try? You're just going invuln again.
Yeah, I don't think there's a better way to resolve this mechanic. Like I know they don't make mechanics where you have to invuln, but like
It's a mechanic that's easily cheesed with invuln. Go
Yes.
west.
What?
that's gonna be yeah.
I don't know. I'm scared.
Why? Why? Why did you call that?
Because it's the
that's
side
where
that everyone else
Ifrit
was
is.
on.
Yeah, we're going to 3.
I'll raise after this mechanic.
Pharaoh.
And then dodge Pharaoh. Why am I attacking Garuda as though I can do damage?
Where does this strike?
I've got the next raise.
Everyone on the Garuda team was just following away and like, alright, we'll just stick on Garuda. And then he switches sides at the last second.
Yeah, so basically the strategy for that is just look where the Ifrit team is and try to stay near there. And the Ifrit team should always be northwest, because that's where I'm going to have them.
Alright.
So it'll be north or west. And we'll just always go north or west
Supports.
side. Yep. We're going to this side. I'm just going to go way over here, I guess.
DPS.
We'll just do this
understand.
weird thing where we split the arena.
I'm just gonna exist. DPS.
DPS.
What?
Lol.
You were chosen. Or I
That
guess
was
you weren't
weird.
chosen.
Yeah. It's like, screw you, apparently. Rude.
And then we're going to have the raid wide.
Adult.
Enums. Enums resolve way before
Dodge the
Pharaoh.
thing.
And then Thorns
Oh
resolve.
my god.
I got raised.
Kickball.
Everybody in the
Stalker.
middle.
Bravo.
Yeah. It's going to be a little bit awkward, but
That was a
I'm
long
about to be
chain.
punched.
okay, get away from. Yep. And then I can swap off of you.
I'm invulnerable.
You're fine. You're fine. You're fine. You're fine. You don't need to invul.
Well, he
Oh, I
already
already
has.
Can't take back the invuln.
You can click it off.
No.
You ready for chains after the knockback?
Knockback then chains. Alright. And I'm just standing here and we're seeing if it's baited.
So healers are Bravo?
Healers are Delta.
The other way.
Healers have been Delta the whole time. Healers have never not been Delta.
Because like one tick kills you, and it's just
And don't pre-position. You need to be in the middle.
I'm gonna just have to remember purple. Go purple.
Yes.
because it really feels like we
Feels
need
like
to
you
know.
have to know something.
Yeah, we need to know
beforehand.
before the chains
Wait,
show
wait,
up
wait,
which
wait,
way
wait.
to go.
Have you guys read the debuff?
No.
Also
we
for
haven't
damage
done that yet.
separated from similar and
Oh,
party
is
member.
it fucking
What?
E3 chains? It's you stay with friend.
Yes.
It's different. Why did no one think of this?
It's
Oh my
E3
God.
chains. They're friend chains.
Okay, so DPS to Bravo, support to
Yes.
What
to
the hell? How
Delta.
did we
Easy.
see the mechanic that many times and nobody
I
thought
actually
of it?
meant to look at it because I meant to
was
look at it when I
wondering
upload the
this
logs
whole
and I didn't do
time,
it.
But it's very hard to
They're
click on that debuff
It's.
on a
I
PS5.
mean, really, it's just that E3 original was like the one time that chains is you are friends, and I guess they're
Yeah.
bringing that back for this.
I was
Ifrit
like, it
chains
makes
are so
sense.
fucked.
Like we should have known.
I hate Ifrit chains.
All right.
Okay, well,
now that we know.
Supports Delta DPS. No, DPS Delta because DD, and then supports Bravo.
Fine, yeah, that's fine. Jihad wants to go to Bravo every time anyway, so.
Yeah.
That, okay, this makes the next mechanic actually a lot more interesting.
Wow.
No, we have 2 brain cells. I'm just not sure who's using them. I mean, Crimson was
Yeah,
using them
we,
for a second.
We now know that Crimson had the brain cell.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
Wait.
All right.
Where DPS are going?
DPS are Delta because DD.
Delta. Okay.
Okay, what color am I looking for?
Yellow.
Going to
Yellow.
yellow.
Okay,
for
thank
Bravo.
you. I don't know about y'all, but I can't make out the letters there and all that going on.
Yes, man.
I somehow
Just
have a
remember that
really-
4 is actually G.
It also doesn't really help that they're the 2 most similar sounding letters.
Yeah. I mean, somehow
Well,
I have
that's
a
because
really good
that's why
internal.
you use the phonetic.
Yes. This
Right.
is why we use NATO phonetic.
Like, I just have a good compass in this fight internally, and I don't know why. I feel like everything just makes sense.
You're just used to the very specific, branch pattern that you can see on the outside of the arena, so you just know where everything is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm having actually a lot more trouble
Yeah.
figuring out.
Pharaoh.
Yeah, I feel like I always know which way is north. But just in this fight, usually I'm not good at this.
Just use true north, then it's all north.
I'm the opposite. I'm usually very good at this, but not now.
No. I used knockback res.
I got it.
There's enough time to resolve it.
I should not use knockback res there because we never have. And then that one time I wanted to use it so that I could get a heal off beforehand, and that was the.
What? Wayne, why are you here? My positionals.
Who care? Oh,
feel
I
close
stepped
to that
into the
one.
death wall.
Okay.
You were just barely
Epic
on the edge, but
God.
that counts.
I can get A1.
Crimson.
Where am I? Here we go.
Go south. Oh, there you go.
Nah. I want everybody to stand close to the danger.
But you're not wearing the danger Dorito.
I'm wearing it in my heart, you know, where it belongs.
The only heal I can get out, so if you didn't
Swap
get
whatever
it,
you can.
I got it. Get away from me.
If you want, unless you want to die, then feel free to stand on him. Partake of his gift.
That sounds lovely.
Wait, that's so weird. It
I
moved
don't
slightly.
think that's a
Yeah, it's just a weird microsecond into the cast that he actually locks in.
wide. And then support tethers. We're going west. All the tethers go west,
Okay.
or not. Whatever. The
Get
other,
out of
Gone
here.
east.
I know. There was no room
I'm
for me
west.
over there.
DPS tethers east, I guess.
I
It
have the
doesn't
boss.
matter. You literally they can go in the same direction.
Oh, it's kickball.
Do you
Okay,
want
where
the
is
boss
side-
or
It doesn't matter.
Sideways.
alpha?
Yeah, alpha.
Yeah, I just look for the chain of guys.
No, just
It
look for the
works
sideways
most of the
one.
time, but it doesn't always work.
But like every one of them, you have to individually check if they're faced backwards or not.
That's DPS.
But isn't it always the sideways one? Am I
Run,
crazy?
Jihad, run.
Run away.
It's not always the sideways one, but it is more often than not.
Okay.
I mean, every time I've looked, you got the one that's kicking towards
swap?
Ifrit,
Right.
and then the one
I
that's
did.
kicking towards the one that's kicking towards Ifrit.
I don't know. There have been times where there was a chain of one, and then this plan falls apart.
Well, I look for the chain of one that's correct, and then I win. Because the chain that's correct always starts with the guy who's kicking it towards the center.
Simply observe. That is all you must do. Nah, Ifrit. Nah, get your ass over here.
Garuda, you shit.
They're both on the wrong one. They just don't care.
Okay.
So are we all going north then?
Yes.
We're going
Gang,
north or west, whichever one it is.
Rip Rose.
Yeah, if you're on the other side, you could stay on the other side. You just have to pay attention to the thing.
You just have
Baiting in the middle. And this side is going to 1.
I'm gonna give this second.
Pharaoh.
Should be perfectly aligned so that we are fine. TM.
I'll get Crimson.
Alright, that's definitely just how you're supposed to do that, minus the invuln cheese.
I mean, I genuinely don't have a good solution for not invuln cheesing that doesn't lose tons of damage.
Well, it's just a like you just have to time the provoke such that when you rip aggro back from continuing your DPS, it's fine
Oh,
still.
I can provoke and bait the first tank buster, then you can resolve the other ones.
You could do that, but then we still need to be able to swap.
Support.
Yep.
DPS.
Raid wide? Oh, no, yeah, it's DPS first. Servo.
Just let
No
me
greed.
hit the boss.
No greed.
No.
Not allowed.
The boss does not wish to be hit.
When we're optimizing, you can hit the boss.
Infernal.
But you can hit the boss after we've cleared.
Yeah, that's how it works. Enooms.
Can I LB the boss though?
You can do it into the things if you have
to
to.
resolve enooms.
I don't understand why we have trouble with that every time. Like, you just go to your normal position.
Yeah,
Also,
just
all
run-
resers are dead.
Kickball.
Your corners have not changed.
Oh, all resers are dead, so I can LB the boss.
Yep.
True.
Oh,
It's
3.
Yeah, I just look for the chain starting. Oh, I baited too early.
every
Don't kill it
time,
all.
baby. Get away
Oh.
from me if you want to live.
Did I bait it early? Cool.
Nah, you're good.
We're gaming.
You can do it any time after the tether's already out.
That makes sense. I just didn't see it in time.
I'm gonna do this so that you can survive for slightly longer.
Nope, wrong.
Nope, never mind.
Oh. Alright, Varus, let's do the chains properly. We can do it.
You might not
Yeah.
be able to. We should just all go to the same side because.
No, it should just be us still.
Oh, that's true. It didn't give me one. I have like a
Right.
chain around me, but I don't
Okay,
actually
and
have
then we
one.
can observe the.
Oh yeah, we need to try to bait
There's
these.
fire
I'm gonna try to bait
tornado.
Which way are we going? We're going this way? Okay.
Okay,
yeah,
so the
tornadoes are
yeah,
close.
tornadoes are baited
Yeah,
by
tornadoes are
closest.
closest.
And orbs might also be close.
Chains were still up, right?
Yes, chains were still up.
So we have to do it in pairs.
Yeah, that's what I was saying, is that this mechanic is a lot more interesting now that we've understood the chains.
Oh
What-
no,
what-
I hate this mechanic already.
What are the orbs? Are the orbs just that tiny column AoE, or is it something else?
Yeah, it's just the line, like the ones from before. but they're baited.
Okay.
So basically, everybody needs to get. You have to stay in your partners, and you have to bait these. I don't know if we want, like, if tanks need to be in the fire cones, or if we want DPS in the fire cones, or if it even matters.
Well, something to note is that the chain debuff has no countdown.
It's the
So
rest of the fight. Lol.
Oh, fucking tethers forever!
It's probably until the end of
it
the
has to
sword
go away
mechanic.
because the boss can't tank Buster if it doesn't go away.
yeah, no, I think it's until he finished, because he's doing a long cast during that mechanic. I think when he finishes that cast, something happens to the chains, most likely.
Do you think we need to like aim the fire away or towards the wind orbs?
We're assuming a wave for now.
Okay. So do we just want a north? Which way do we want to anchor? Who's baiting?
Was
the
wind orbs
cones.
far, or actually there was no way to tell. Never mind.
Yeah.
I mean, it looked like it was
No.
close because you were far away from it, and it's still.
Yeah. I think wind orbs were
fire
close.
was close for sure.
Fire was
Okay.
definitely close. I think wind orbs were close, because if it was
Okay,
far, then one of...
just to keep it simple, for now, let's just assume that support north, DPS south, or something like that, or the other way around. I don't really care as long as it works. We just need a plan of any kind.
Okay.
we need a plan.
So, yeah, supports handle the north funnies, and DPS do the south funnies.
And we won't worry about which one you're supposed to get for now. If it turns out that the tanks or the supports need to be in the cones, then we'll make it work.
We'll anchor tanks, and healers will have to adjust, as is tradition. Barrel.
Man, it's so stupid how every single one of these fights is just like, oh, by the way, do you remember the extreme? Yeah, it's just that again. Why did you forget?
Why would you forget things from the extreme?
Pharaoh.
Every time.
I gotta
just,
figure out
you
what
got-
you're doing wrong, Jihad.
You gotta adjust afterwards.
I'm getting crimson.
Up south.
I do adjust afterwards. I run back to my original spot.
It's literally like there is always a spot you can go to that is the correct spot for the beginning of it. There's you don't need to adjust. You can, but you don't need to.
I'm guessing it's just extra hard to do it on stupid controllers.
It could be.
Oh, that was dumb.
Raid wide.
DPS.
Support.
Supports it supports.
Always support first. Alright, I guess we're just going on the east side, because that's where we are.
Oh, so are we doing like the healers with the supports are on the west?
Uh,
It
it
doesn't
doesn't-
matter. We could just say that like everybody always goes east side, as long as it like there just needs to be somewhere that the other players can go that is going to be safe without them having to think too hard.
For
I need to stop leaving early. I keep baiting wrong almost.
The good news is, if you bait wrong and we get hit by 1, we're mostly okay. This is DPS.
Someone's gonna have to take it.
Oh, yeah.
Thanks.
I mean, on this one, you're fine. But the next one...
Yeah.
Appreciate it.
Hand.
I'm evoking...
We. Meteor.
Yeah, get in the wall.
God.
Yeah, so the strat for this is probably you bait one and then you immediately grab the other one. And then you swap back
So
after the tank
I'm
buster.
provoking Ifrit and seeing if I can resolve this in a funny way. Alright, I evoke this.
Yep, I did.
Okay. Alright.
Like,
Yeah.
technically this will work.
Yeah, this is okay, west. Or just whatever.
Just don't be on top of Ifrit.
I mean, yeah, just don't die. The being on the same side is just so that it's slightly easier to see where the things are.
Where are we going?
Going to 4.
Alright.
Make sure you're far enough on the edge and then dodge the thing.
Dodge Pharaoh. Alright, so that's the intended way to resolve this.
Yeah, you just have to grab it immediately. I guess they're not doing enough damage for it to matter.
I feel like I have something, yeah. I'd swear I use Sweets on every single time they transition. Like, for all of the transitions. That's just how it lines up.
Lol.
Alright, so once again, we're back to invuln only during
Supports.
emergencies. Support.
My D.
I thought it was D for DPS.
What the fuck?
Just don't get hit.
Don't worry, you're fine. I was trying to make room for you. Oh, I got a vuln, but it's fine.
DPS. You happy? Gave up 2 GCDs.
Yes, I'm very happy. Just add it to my tab of GCDs that you've wasted.
Wow.
You're not gonna get anything for it, but you know, add it to the tab.
Enos,
Normal spots.
Pharaoh.
Yeah, that was not a good spot.
Yeah.
We need to be
Arrows.
out more or some shit. Because we
Soft
can't do the
arrows.
in strategy anymore.
Yeah.
The-
Two.
the- that's 2. And like, what
I
number
couldn't
is
see
that?
that number. It was yellow.
I'm probably dead.
Someone
No,
ring
not
to
roll.
not touch me.
I'm in bowling. Fuck this.
Right.
Only
Yeah,
because I'm probably dead otherwise.
yeah, almost certainly.
Alright, get back to the middle, you dumb fuck.
Oh, what? Is there another mechanic? No, it's just into this.
No, it's
Knock
swords.
back into
Supports at
Chains.
Bravo. DPS to Delta.
DPS to Delta.
we can actually
support to Bravo.
start in our...
Sure, you could pre-stack, but like the boss is in
Oh,
the
yeah.
middle, so.
I'm chained across as a joke.
Lol.
Am I
Lol.
on?
It's because you're
I am
burning
on
with the wrong way.
ranks,
Oh,
okay.
go to your bait spots. Go to your bait
Yeah,
spots.
we're going this way. Roughly.
Well, it kind of worked, but not really.
Yeah.
Yeah, we need an actual plan for that, and we need to move immediately.
So they're rotating.
The
So you
plan.
need to-
The plan should just be that you have
it-
two
is it
people
even
in your group
time?
on your side that go north, and 2 people in your side in your group that go south.
We have 6 minutes.
It's probably not enough.
Yeah.
I was thinking, is it Eden Prime where you need to aim the thing so it rotates out of the arena?
Well, they're not rotating, as far as I'm aware.
They were.
Were they?
I don't
Yeah, I
think
think they
I don't
were.
think
I
you can
thought
aim
they
the
were.
rotation.
I saw them activating a whole lot, but I don't know if that was just them activating on corpses.
I mean,
The tornado
It
is too
doesn't-
out of nowhere, is what he's talking about.
it doesn't matter because we need a strategy for initially baiting them before we can
Yeah.
determine anything else. So the strategy should just be that you have one pair that's always going to go north and one pair that's always going to go south relative to the tornadoes.
Are we pulling or just no?
I mean, we
5
can-
minutes.
it won't do
No.
anything useful.
No, that was a
right.
7-minute,
We-
50-second pull, so no.
All right, cool. 5 minutes remaining. Wrong.